Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. If you're watching a rerun, I hope you enjoyed the stream, find something valuable in there. And for everybody else, hi guys, how you doing? We got spring rolls. Hi Rick, how you doing, man? Let's go. So, we are not doing that well still. We got I would say a triangle on our hands. And this needs to end soon, so back to 60k. I don't know about that, but you know. Hello, I have not slept. I had a massive panic attack last night. Is the dump over? God help me, please, little, please. I don't think the dump is done, but we'll see. On the daily time frame, there is, you know, we have a small pullback, but you know, it's not happening right now. Looks like the breakout is gonna come very soon. This 1 hourly time frame, there is some kind of triangle going on over here. If you look at the moving averages, we are a little bit up here, so you know, there is decent probability to break towards upside, but you know, just as decent towards downside as well. Apocalypticus, let's go. I'm nailing some shorts on Luna and ETH. Luna is, you know, very dangerous play right now because it is just getting resisted, you know, up here. You can see up here the trend line up here I had on Luna. I don't know where this should go. Maybe it's gonna break towards upside eventually, but you know, it just you know, the volatility is too big. You know, it's really bad when a stablecoin dumps 40%. Yeah, exactly. It's really bad. Let me just check one thing. On the daily time. I may be weird, but I'm kind of hoping for 25k or lower. Would be lovely to lowercase average at these prices. You're not weird, you're just sitting in dollars, so you are hoping for lower levels. It's a normal thing. When you're sitting in dollars, you want the price to go down. When you're sitting in coins, you want the price to go up. It's a very normal thing, man. Check-in Chamal is here, Farid. You know, last night I was up pretty late, so I did not sleep well. I had to also get up early. So I'm feeling a little bit, you know, tired right now. So, you know, we're gonna just do this, you know, quick and dirty way, and then, you know, that's gonna be that. So the best thing I can give you right now is this triangle up here, right, that's happening. So, you know, whether this is a continuation pattern or not, you know, that depends to be seen. But whichever way this actually breaks out, we might have a nice, you know, pump towards the upside or downside, depending on how this actually plays out. I think it should be something up here, give or take. So, you know, if it breaks up here somewhere, right, and up there, so, you know, we are looking at some kind of up here, some kind of 34,000 on the downside. We are looking at some kind of 29,001 on the breakthrough downside. I do have more faith in the upside than downside, by the way. And a reason for that is I don't think we're just gonna dump, you know, through certain levels, and the consolidation needs to, you know, go on longer than it's already been at. We're still sitting on some kind of 32 levels on the daily time frame. On the 4-hourly time frame, we picked up a little bit up to 32. We are all the way down to 10 down here. So, you know, we are pretty overextended. You know, oversold on the downside. And right now we're just trying to pick up. But I think there should be. You know, I don't want to say anything because this dump is a very, very bearish dump. Everything is pushing the prices towards the downside. I got 50% cash ready now and still 50% in. So technically, yeah, that's okay, man. For panic attacks and feeling the squeeze, try not to worry. If you sell, you sell. If you hodl, it will come back. You're still alive and there will be tomorrow. Exactly. The markets are not going anywhere. People think, you know, just because we're going through a recession, if it's a recession, just because we're going down, that, you know, the markets are gonna, you know, disappear. This is the last chance to make it. It's not, man. The markets will be here tomorrow. Do these two lines seem, you know, the same? Yeah, they are the same. The markets will be here tomorrow and next week and week after that and a week after month. You know, there will always come something new that's gonna pump, you know, 1000x. Right now, you know, on the start of bull markets was DeFi, then, you know, NFTs came along, then it was metaverse. Right now it's still NFTs, but, you know, that was metaverse. Right now people are talking a lot about this Web3 stuff, you know, so there is always gonna be something that's gonna pump, you know, 1000x, guys. There is always gonna be something pumping 1000x. It's not be all end all. This is not the only dump or only pump that we are gonna have forever and ever. I mean, you can go and, you know, start trading Netflix. You're probably gonna do better right now. Hey, been a month into crypto. Start follow your stream. Love your stream. Love from you. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. You start to follow the right guy, man. You start to follow the right guy. Luna right now, as you can see down here, let's just remove up here. I think Luna also has some kind of triangle going on. It does seem to be, you know, a little bit more like this, and on the downside there should be something like this up here. So Luna looks like it's already breaking on the downside, unless, you know, that's the, you know, because this only has 1, 2, 3. It does look nice. So maybe, but it already, you know, shoot below it once already. I think it should be go down there, because this. See how many nice touches it has. So it looks like it breaks down some, but it did break down some before. But right now it's breaking down some for the second time. So maybe if it goes, so if Luna goes below something like 27 again, I think we might see more dump on Luna down here, if that happens again. Wave didn't pump. Yeah, waves didn't pump, unfortunately. It was looking so good, but it did not pump, unfortunately. It's kind of just sitting there. But waves didn't pump. It is in green today, but it did not pump. 1000x short is safe bet. I don't know about that, by the way. USD right now is picked up big time, you know, today, and, you know, today it went, you know, since close it went up something like 51% since the bottom down there, but since the close 20% up. Right now it's only, it's not that much down right now. Right now it's only down like 8%. I mean, 8% is still a huge down move for a stable coin, but it's better than minus 40%, right? It's better than minus 40%. Down here it was all the way down to like 24%, but all the way to the bottom it was down like 40% to the downside. So it's better than that, but this is still not over yet. And I think I read on Twitter, let's go Terra USD, whatever, something like that, right? He should pop up. Where's the guy? What's his name, guys? What's his name? Duquan. Duquan, yeah, Duquan. So he said today, I think, master of stablecoin. Duquan, yeah, Duquan. He said today close to announcing a recovery plan for USD. Hold tight. This was 3 hours ago. Didn't mean to be so quiet. Need razor focus to deliver. Thanks everyone for support. Deploying more capital satellites. So 3 hours ago I said close to announcement a recovery plan for USD. Hold tight. So if he manages to come with up to something, maybe it's gonna, you know, break towards the upside. Took one backwards is now knocked out. Is there a legit falling wedge on the 3-day chart? Interesting, let's check that out. Let's do another chart up here. Let's do this one. So the upper line should be something like this up here. And unfortunately, you got only 2 hits up here, right? From November top. Yeah, this is November top, July. So you got only 2 hits on the top side. Now on the bottom side, it might look like a wedge, but down here as well. If you took, you know, this line we have been watching for a long time. It hits these stops up here, up there, and this stop up here. It goes very nicely, even though it breaks on the downside. It looks like it broke that, and right now it's using this line as a resistance. You can see here, right up there, using it as a resistance. So if this is some kind of falling wedge, it did break it up. Now there is other way to draw this, but you know, everything is a little bit shady. Everything is a little bit shady. If you draw it like this, it broke this one as well. Also, this one is very nice line up here. A couple of nice hits, but even this one is like, you know, it's hitting the resistance. So we fell out of this wedge, you know, and right now hitting the resistance. There's probably some way to actually draw this where we are not actually, you know, this looks like some kind of channel. It might be a channel, and you know, on this one, in the channel, we are still in the channel. But you know, I don't see other way to draw it where we are still in the wedge, though. Maybe something like, nah, it's not like that. It'll be all the way up here somewhere. That's no, I don't see it. I don't think if it was some kind of falling wedge, we broken out of the falling wedge, and right now we are retesting it as a resistance. But yeah, I don't see the falling wedge. Twitter is going to work with Polygon, but did not pump either. This Luna USD thing right now, I think it's very shady business what's happening. I don't understand fully, so you know, I'm staying away from it. And you know, I do watch it, but you know, I do not understand, you know, what kind of mechanisms are at work here. What's up, Try? Captain's in the chat. Hi, Captain. So you know, the moves, the volatility right now on Luna is hugely high. The volatility, and it can go up like 10, 50, 20%, like in minutes, literally in minutes. Especially last night, when it was, especially last night when we were at the most volatile. You'll see down here. When I'm hitting this bottom down here, this was very volatile movements down here, and this went, you know, up 27%, and then it went down 20%. So everybody trying, you know, shorting and longing with leverage, and got caught up in those moves, got wrecked. This is 1 minute chart, so you know, up, you know, it takes 2 minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes down, like 20%, like really fast. And now these kind of candles we don't have right now, but you know, it still does move pretty high up and down. You know, this is a, you know, 20% move towards the upside, and then you know, to the downside this is like 10% move, and then goes up. So volatility is still pretty high. Don't think I know. I never ever trust Luna again after something like that. Well, I'm definitely not buying USD ever again, you know. I haven't actually ever bought it, but you know, I'm not buying USD after this, you know. Didn't someone try to wreck them the Liberty? I think it did. So that's why I'm saying I don't understand, you know, what's actually been going on. So, you know, Luna had more volume than Bitcoin for $22. I can believe that. I'm not sure I followed the whole thing correctly. Neither am I, neither am I. There's a link to the Twitter tweet that explains this Luna USD thing in the stream from last night, so go check out the stream from last night and check out the comments near the end of the video, and there should be a tweet that's pinned that you can, you know, read on Twitter about what's happening with Luna and USD. So, you know, that guy explains it a lot better than me, but, you know, I still don't understand it, you know. But I read it, my brain is too small. Yeah, my brain is too small either, you know. I'm not in those kind of waters, so, you know, I don't understand all of things, but, you know, I do hope that some of you guys do understand it, so, you know, there you go. First, you need to understand, you know, how a USD mechanism is working, how Luna is correlated with that, and so forth, and all the Bitcoin that they have been acquiring, you know. And once you understand that, then you can understand, you know, the attack and what's actually been happening. But I just don't do that, you know. So we are sticking to the charts. We are just looking whether the price is gonna go up or down, and that's it. It doesn't look good for stablecoin regulation. Nah, they cannot actually remove the stablecoins. Duke 1 is working on plan now. Yeah, we saw the tweet 3 hours ago. But I think when it comes to Bitcoin, I think this is the most important thing right now, this triangle, this consolidation pattern, because this is a consolidation pattern. Now the question is whether this consolidation pattern will pull up a little bit more towards the upside and then continue dumping on the downside, or are we going to see continuation of the dump towards the downside? Because this is going to play out. Over here is the daily close. So I think before the daily close, I think in around 2 hours, we're gonna start seeing some kind of move. I think we're gonna see the move. I think we're gonna see the breakout before the daily close. So if it breaks towards the upside, I think we might have a nice move towards the upside. If it breaks to the downside, I think more dumpage is there. Business world is just living it. It's like ancient Rome or something. In all season, and everybody who hodl loses. Yes. Depends on how long you hodl. If you hodl for 2 years, you won't lose. A bit laggy. Is my stream laggy, guys? You guys can hear the background sound, can you there? This is a consolidation pattern. Now the question, first, sure I followed the whole thing correctly. Neither am I, neither am I. There's a... It's so low, it's so low. I've noticed US market close 75 minutes from now has stopped the bleeding from crypto past couple of days, but not financial advice. The US markets right now, let's go check it out. So you'll see here that Europe closed in green today, plus 1%, a little bit up. S&P 500 Nasdaq is in green. Dow Jones is still in red. But this is normal, because when you have a big dump, you have a, you know, one day you go down, then you go up a little bit next day, then you go down more the third day, and then you go up a little bit, you know, just, you know, a small recovery. So it's just a small recovery towards the upside. I don't see any reaction to the moves, right? Any reaction to the moves. Let's go to the daily time frame. What you're gonna see here, we're getting right now this doji pattern down here at the bottom. and there's no divergence on the chart or anything like that. Let's go to the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, also no divergence on the chart right now. Everything is playing as it should be playing out. But yeah, look here as well. Look here as well. This is weekly candles on the Dow Jones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 red candles in a row. So I think maybe you know, we are bound you know, for some kind of, you know, bounce up here very soon. And the weekly time frame bounce a little bit, you know, towards the upside, get a little bit relief rally towards the upside a little bit. Let's see up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red candles in a row up here from the top up here, rejection right now down. So I think, yeah, I mean, right now, you know, a small rally towards the upside, some kind of consolidation up here before more move towards the downside would be nice to occur, right? Yeah, we can do with the music down and the voice up. Is it too loud? It is too loud. Okay, maybe I should just put music like some Clarice up here. Maybe this is better. What's up, this enterprise? Bridge Cable, how you doing, man? Music too loud. Is it better now? Is, you know, now you cannot hear the music though. Now you cannot hear the music. Perfect, much better. Thank you. Okay, a little bit up. There you go. So you see that, you know, right now I think, you know, S&P and Dow Jones and Nasdaq right now could use a small pump towards the upside, or some kind of consolidation here at the bottom or anything like that, right? The dollar cost index, the dollar index right now still going towards upside on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, it's just green candles after green candles. On the daily time frame, it's slowly climbing up here, but it does have divergence on the chart. So I'm thinking maybe it's coming to an end. Maybe it's coming to an end. Maybe it's coming. We're gonna do you know, pull towards downside up here, and then, you know, and then continue going towards the upside, you know, because there is divergence up here. You just saw that S&P 500 and Dow Jones is a little bit, you know, oversold. So maybe it needs, you know, this needs a little bit pullback, and the markets need a little, you know, a little bit of pumpage. I like that level, nice and subtle. Base time to buy algo, I guess it's back from its low. Sure, you're gonna pump by the end of the FIFA. EOS has engulfing volume on daily and below. Fingers crossed. Almost 1%. Yeah. So I think maybe, like we said over here, this 1 hourly time frame. I think this this is the most important thing that I'm watching right now on the charts. And if this breaks towards the upside, you know, we should get a little bit more movement towards the upside, because we are just a little bit too overextended, especially on the daily time frame. You can see the moving averages, 10-20 moving averages are way back up there. So, you know, some movement towards upside here would be nice for the price, you know, and then we can continue going down, right? And then we can continue going down, you know, because this move, you know, down to 23,000 is not going to happen just in one move. Think it will fail on the retest. There are important levels. There are definitely important levels to watch for, and how this is going to unfold. So let's just put a few of these levels. Now this was 37k, very important level, but all of these levels right now are very important. And these last two down here, this is what we're trying to break right now, these last two. So if you go to 1 hourly time frame, you'll see how these levels 34, 36 and 37 are spaced out up here. And then you got these two levels up here. So if we break this triangle up here towards the upside, on the daily time frame, we just might close about these two levels down here, right? Because these two levels on the downside are very important. The way I see it, they're very important to get back above them. And right now we're just consolidating below them. We are consolidating below them down here. So if you do break up here, you know, we might revisit one of these three. I'm not quite sure which one of these. I think 34 is probably much, you know, given that we might go all the way up there. Then you got this 36 and 37 up here, you know, but how is it gonna be? Also, you know, there are a couple of moving averages up here as well, but this is only 1 hourly time frame. Let's see daily time frame. Yeah, so 37 up here is, you know, where this 10 moving average. So maybe you're just gonna go slowly towards the upside. No, this is 2 day, sorry, 2 day. So this is the 10, this is the 20 moving average. Maybe just gonna go slowly up here, maybe hit, you know, some kind of 10 moving average, 20 moving average up here, one of these resistance levels, and then get rejected, because I still don't see, you know, still don't see, you know, any kind of 100k right now or anything like that. I still believe in the more dump towards the downside, but I do not believe that this dump right now that's happening, that it has, you know, momentum to push towards the downside. I don't think this can happen. I think more probable is move towards the upside. If we see some kind of move towards the downside, it just might be more consolidation before we actually go up. I don't know. It's really hard to tell how this is gonna play out. But the only thing we know, we got some kind of triangle, right? That's the only thing we know. Maybe this triangle should go someplace up here. This looks like a more legit triangle though. This looks like a more legit triangle. Because this line up here does look a little bit, you know, a little bit too steep. You see how, you know, oftentimes these triangles are actually, you know, very symmetrical. And if you have a not symmetrical triangle, it's probably, you know, this is the trend line and this is the, you know, trend downside. But you know, we like these symmetrical triangles for one or another reason. It feels relaxing with this price. Yeah, I gotta say I'm with Ben Cohen on this one. 24k roll into the bear. Save the money for the dire price in a few months. Ben Cohen thinks we're gonna go lower than 24. Guys, when we hit 24, we are no longer in the bear market. This is the last part of the bear market. Once we hit 24, we are technically in accumulation zone just before the bull market starts. There is no more bear market after 23, 24, guys. From what I see, I prefer moons than lines. I mean, whatever works for you, right? Whatever works for you. You know what, guys? I'm feeling a little bit tired today. You know, and this music is making me a little bit sleepy as well. I didn't sleep that much last night. I was up like to 4 or 5 a.m. You know, slept like 3 hours. Then I slept like 20 minutes on the chair today, and that's about it. So you know, I think we're gonna Ben Cohen also spread headed lengthening cycle. Yeah, lengthening cycle theory, like it's over. He even says himself, like, and that was the only thing he had. You know, so. What does he have now? You know, what does he have now? Doesn't matter, but he does bring up some, you know, some nice charts. So, you know, we can still keep on watching. So we want the S&P to go up. Yeah, sure, we want S&P to go up. You know, it had 6 weekly red candles just like Bitcoin has. So a green move towards the upside. You went party last night then? Nah. Was just watching the charts, man. Was just watching the charts. Anyways, guys, we're gonna end it over here. Hit the like button on the way out as always, and you know, come back tomorrow, Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European time, and then we got this live stream again. Hopefully, I'm gonna be a little bit better mood, a little bit more awake, and we're gonna see what's happening. Right now, the charts are a little bit stable. I think that volatility might kick in just before the daily close, so do watch for that one. I think the last 4 hours. The last 4 hourly candle because before the daily close might kick in some volatility, so you will see definitely some movement. Besides that guys, do not panic. There is no reason. We are very close to the bottom, and once this bottom is done, we are technically in the bull market. Don't believe anybody else was saying, oh, we are going to bear. We are not going to bear market. The bear market is gone. This is the last phase. We are just trying to hit this bottom and be over with, and then we're going to accumulate our altcoins and go to the moon, right, guys? Okay, guys, see you around. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye. No shilling of QCon tonight. We're just gonna end it with you know, break. Mukbang TA. What? Okay, cheers, guys. Bye bye.